So this is a video that is going to be about healing. Now, chosen ones, when you heal, there will come a time when you can no longer be compromised. Doesn't matter who it is. It does not matter who it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your family, your friends, I don't know, ladies, men, gentlemen, you cannot be compromised. But it takes a while to reach this stage, okay? It takes a while to reach a stage where you cannot be compromised as a chosen one. Now, you see, back in the days, you were that unhealed version of you, okay? That version of you that had been wounded, was suffering with so many things, low self-esteem, insecurity. So you were that version of you that was a wounded version of you. So that is the version that anybody would come in for a relationship, you take them in. Anybody comes in with an idea, you take up that idea. So it was very easy to trap you in meaningless friendships, relationships, transactions, and ideas. So that used to happen back in the days. But you see, a time comes when you are like, okay, it's enough. You're gonna do the healing, okay? You decide to do the healing. I think you guys in my videos, you hear me, I'm usually talking about something called healing. If you're the person that watches my videos, the time is going to come and you'll stop where you are and you'll listen to what I'm saying and you will do what? You'll go and heal, okay? When you heal, you're going to come back home to yourself. So, what do I mean by this? You are going to come back to authenticity. That person that is the real version of you, the real you, without the ego, without the external influence, the real you, your spirit. You will come back home to yourself. Now, when you come back home to yourself, you're going to realize you cannot be compromised. So the real reason why the authentic version of you, it attracts a lot of hate, jealousy, envy, okay? That is because people that are hating on you, jealous of you, and envious of you, they have never done any work on themselves. Is the reason as to why they envy you. It's not because you have done anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. You have simply done the work on yourself, you have healed. And people are hating on you because they cannot stand that healed version of you. Because that healed version of you understands your worth. The healed version of you understands who you are on a spiritual level. The healed version of you understands what you want. Okay? So as a chosen one, especially the healed ones, there's going to come a time when you're going to start getting a lot of attention in regards, relationships and friendships and whatever. People are going to start getting attracted, drawn towards you. Okay? The reason why they are getting drawn towards you, and this is something which is even subconscious, it is a subconscious thing. They are getting drawn towards your energy because they feel that on a very spiritual level, you are a healed individual. Now remember, these are guys who are richer than you. They're even more prettier than you. They are more handsome than you. They have more than you have. But there's something that they didn't have or they do not have. They are not healed. So they are struggling with a lot of stuff within them. But you have done the work. That is what is making you shine out and stand out brighter than the rest, okay? So that energy attracts a lot of people. I could have said this in my videos many times. Now, when this is happening as well, you're also going to attract some people who they believe inside of them that they can never be rejected. Oh, so there are these, there are the slayers in town. There are some of these slay queens, and the slay kings. They are the real deal in town. So, whoever they want, they can take. I want that guy, I take it. I want that woman, I can take them. That kind of stuff, that kind of bullcrap of the 3D. And then they're going to meet the chosen one. They will come around in their big cars, their muscles, their six packs and everything. And they're going to think that, because they are so handsome and everybody is drawn towards them, they believe that they are just going to do everything in one go and you'll take them. And they're going to be shocked. Actually, they're going to meet the opposite of what they're expecting. And they're going to realize that you're not drawn to their bodies, or you're not drawn to their muscles, you're not drawn to their cars, you're not drawn to their houses. You cannot be compromised, chosen ones. Okay? You cannot be compromised, ladies and gentlemen. There is no better way of me emphasizing and explaining and expressing this situation. You cannot be compromised for anything. When those people come to you and they intend to date you, this is one of the things you're going to see for the most of you guys who are on this healing journey. When these guys come closer to you and they want to date you, they're going to realize that the doors are closed. Okay? There's a lot of closed doors and they cannot push through these doors. They do not know what is holding these doors. For some reason, they have got access to you. They're in front of you for some reason. They're talking with you. Okay? But they're going to realize that there are some doors. Actually, there are some powerful doors that are very closed. And those doors, it is very, very difficult to open those doors. Now, I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. What I'm trying to mean in this video, there are some specific doors that you have shut. You have got very strong boundaries. You know what you want. You know the kind of soul you want to date. You know the kind of friends you want to bring in. Even some of you have already left their jobs. Okay? So in this scenario, you can best believe that you have shut down a lot of doors. It is going to require a lot of power for somebody to come in and break those doors. Okay? People are even going to notice that they cannot compromise you with money. People are going to notice they cannot compromise you with beauty. They cannot compromise you with materialism, material things and the things like that. It does not matter what they have. You're in one piece and you cannot be shaken. So when you see a lot of this hate coming towards your way, chosen ones, who does he think he is? Who does she think he is? You know what I mean? What is wrong with that one? Or they think they're the best. They think that this, that. So they start a lot of these, bringing out a lot of these stories to make you think that there is anything wrong or you've done something wrong. Okay? But at the end of the day, it is all going to come down to the fact that they cannot compromise you, and that is what is pissing them off, because they are used to going around and everybody will say yes. Or they are going around and everybody is ready to take them in their hands, all those kind of stuff. These narcissists, sometimes they think that when they are falling from the building, somebody is waiting to hold them from the, somebody is waiting to catch them when they are falling from the building. It's the reason as to why they do what they are doing, because they think, they have got this fake attitude they have, which has made them believe that they are so powerful, which they are not even in the first place. You know what I mean? So a lot of times you will see cases where you are meeting people and people, they are continuously hating you for no reason. They do not hate you as the person. They simply hate your spirit. Okay? Because you see, the unhealed spirit hates the healed spirit, if that makes sense. Because why do they do that? You're showing them a lot of work that they need to do on themselves most of the times. If you refuse, for example, to date someone has come and proposed a relationship for you. Okay, come on, let's go for a date and things like that, and you've said no. Okay? And sometimes you've not even explained the reason as to why you've said no, but you've told them that possibly it's not going to work. And you see, sometimes a lot of people who are actually spiritually gifted, they find a very difficult time to tell somebody that it's not going to work out. So most of the time you will see them, they just withdraw. When they start to feel all these energies around you, and they start to sense, because the person who is chosen, who is most likely a spiritually gifted person, when you come around them, they're going to know within days, couple of maybe days, could be a day or two, if you've been engaged with them in that time. They will know that this thing is not going to work. So most of the time they don't know how to tell you this, and sometimes they're just going to withdraw from the whole equation, And you'll be thinking in your head that what exactly went wrong? I'm used to people accepting me and people picking me up. I'm falling and everybody's picking you up, all these kind of ladies. But with the chosen one, the game is different, unfortunately. The chosen one, they don't play those kind of games, okay? The chosen ones, they're attracted to authenticity. They're attracted to spirit. They're attracted to the soul. When you're a person with a pure soul, with pure intentions, let me tell you something. You do not even have to put in a lot of work for a chosen person to accept you. They recognize authenticity. So when you come around them, they are going to recognize your spirit. They are going to feel your energy. And they will know that you're a pure soul. And they will take you in. Whether it is a relationship or whether it is simply a friendship. Anything, doesn't matter. But at the same time, they also recognize the ego. So they recognize the fake. They know everything about the ego. They know everything about fake people. So you do not think so that you're going to wake up one day and you're going to come around and attract a chosen one with your big car, with your big house, with your big body muscles and the big, the bigger, the body, the body and everything. It doesn't happen like that. A chosen one will accept you for who you are, not for what you are. Okay? You can be a king and a queen. They're bothered. You can be the prince of whatever, which prince of which country. They are not even bothered. They are not even moved. You come around with your authenticity, you're going to win the heart of a chosen one. And they will take you in without even trying. Okay? So that is how it works. So a lot of times when you see a lot of people hating on you and calling you different kinds of names, you're arrogant, you this or this, don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with you completely. It is a reflection actually of what you're showing them, of the work they need to do on themselves. So it completely has got nothing to do with you. All right? You know what you want. You may not really know where to get it. You know it's out there, but you know what to expect in a person. In a friendship, in a relationship, in a work environment, in any situation, you know what to expect. And you cannot be compromised, chosen ones. Why? Because you are a pure soul. And on top of that, you have done a lot of work on yourself. And you're now the healed version of you. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's the most signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.